Touring Car Championship from Silverstone coming up. National circuit here, they lap it under a minute. 1.6 miles long. Michael Crease, who had an engine fail in race 2, we understand is coming into the pit lane. He's been dropping liquid on the road, so the slippery surface flag is out. There is Michael Crease coming down the pit lane. He's had a day to forget as well for myriad reasons. 2 non-finishes, now maybe even a non-start. So, the grid is good to go. What is going to happen now as we get set for the restart of race 3 at Silverstone? Lights on the gantry, go red. Who will get away best? It's a good start by Jackson, decent start by Cook as well, and by Moffat. Can Tom Oliver get at the inside of the board? Cops corner, no he can't. Jackson claims the race lead. Cook gets ahead of Hill as they turn through the right-hander at Cops corner. Now we're about to find out just how slippery it has become, but Jackson leads the way as they head up towards Beckett's for the first time. Hamilton is out wide as they turn through Cops. So Jackson, Oliver, Cook, Hill, that's the top 4 as they scrabble round Beckett's for the first time.
Yeah, well, they arrived at Cops exactly in the same distance apart that they started off the line, so a very equal start, but well done Ollie Jackson.
Josh Cook went wide at Beckett, so Adam Morgan is up into 3rd place. Look, Jackson leads the way, Oliphant 2nd, but Morgan's already up into 3rd. Cook down to 4th, Hill 5th, Moffat is in 6th. Now Morgan goes a little bit wide, they're 3 abreast heading up towards Luffield, but they survive. Morgan hangs on to 3rd place. Adam's having a really good solid day here, keeping Josh Cook behind him. Jake Hill drops back and now he's going to lose out as well. Yes, Camish comes past him.
Yeah, Jake Hill got hung out to dry and they just steamrolled around on the inside, and now Moffat's looking to get through. Hill gets across to shut the door, but he lost several places there.
On the outside line there, look, is Matt Neal. Chilton tries to get up the inside of him as they come out of Cops corner. Remember, this is a 12-lap dash. Now Jackson leading the way. He has never had a win in the British Touring Car Championship, and he and Oliphant are trying to escape from Adam Morgan right now. That's Sutton ahead of us, so Sutton is ahead of Turkington. He's outscoring the championship leader, and look, the ballast-free Infinity is gaining place after place coming out of Beckett's. This is for the race lead, side by side. Jackson versus Oliphant. Oliphant tries to go right round the outside. Jackson breaks as late as he dares, and he just keeps in front. But there's contact between the two. Out wide goes Oliphant. Josh Cook in the background. He's back ahead of Adam Morgan. So Cook up to 3rd. He could benefit from what's going on ahead of him.
Yeah, and be surprised if Oliphant didn't get a little bit of damage from that, because it was quite a big hit on the right, on his left front wheel. Obviously a bit of body damage. Let's just hope that tyre holds together. So robust defence from Ollie Jackson, as he's entitled to do. But here comes Sutton again. Wow, he's flying. He's got that car turning and rotating and flying up through the grid.
So Sutton is up into 8th place now. He's just got past Jake Hill, but Josh Cook could be the man to watch. Look, because the leading group is all concertinaing. Turkington is stuck behind Matt Neal. Turkington is down in 12th place, so this is not looking great in terms of points. Jackson leads the way, but look, you've got Cook, you've got Morgan, et al. Pretty much, all starting to close that gap against the 2 race leaders.
Moffat letting Sutton through. Moffat pulled over to the left and just let Sutton go through on the right.
Slots in behind him. Will follow him if there are places to be gained. Oliver now getting a little toey on the tail of Jackson. Showing intent to lap a go at Brooklands. What can he do as they come out of Luffield? Keep an eye to Turkington as well. Independently, he's going backwards, not forwards in that heavier BMW. Maximum weight for Turkington, no weight for Sutton. Over the line, Jackson is hanging on in there. He still leads the way with 10 laps now, 9 laps to go. In 2nd place, it is Oliphant. And how close is Josh Cook? The fastest lap of the race, no surprise. Ash Sutton, and he is charging.
Yeah, he's going to be on the back of Cook in no time. Sorry, Chilton, in no time at all.
Through Beckett's they turn, and Jake Hill dropping down the order. He's ahead of Matt Neal, but Senna Proctor has just got past him as well. So Jake Hill, does he have a problem? He's losing place after place. Very good margin, he's fighting 3rd, 4th, 5th early on in the race. Down they come towards Brooklands. So it's a battle pack of 5 for the race lead. Jackson, then Oliphant, then it's Cook, and Jake Hill is trying to gain place. He's back if he can on the inside line. That is Matt Neal just ahead of him as they come through the corner.
Turkington, you're on board with trying to stick in behind Matt Neal to leave Jake Hill out on the outside. He's going to get that done because he'll accelerate off the corner quicker. Even though he's 60 kilos light heavier, he may be under threat from Hill again as they get to the end of the straight. Hill's look alongside him.
So right now for 3rd place, Cook fending off Morgan. It is Camish in 5th, Sutton 6th, Chilton 7th. And Sutton's going to be up with that leading group by the end of the lap, isn't he? So Jackson leads the way. He's He's defending, he's doing absolutely what he needs to do to maintain the race lead, but his pace relative to others means that the queue is growing all the time behind him.
Yeah, Sutton passed Chilton on that last lap and now flying up behind Camish, another of his championship rivals.
Turkington up in place last time into 11th as Jake Hill dropped one spot. But look, 5 in a line. Here they come out of Luffield. Ollie Jackson still leads the way. He's the only one in this group who's not yet had a win in the championship. Can he win this race? Can he do it under pressure from this whole line of cars behind him? They break the timing beam, they cross the line, they go down towards Cox. The leading margin is 5th of a second. And they're going through Tom Chilton in 7th place. Just under 2 seconds cover the leading 7 cars.
His graphic on the left shows you that Sutton is up 8 places from the starting position. Hill on contrast is down 12, but clearly with a problem. Sutton now on the back of Camish. And watch again how he doesn't quite get rotated that time. Normally he can turn really tight, but this car will fly down the straight. Camish of course has 54 kilos of ballast, so second heaviest car on the grid.
Morgan attacking Cook to try to retake 3rd place that he lost on the 2nd lap of the race down through Brooklands. Sutton then to the outside line of Camish. Can he get up the inside? No, he can't. Camish defends. Remember, Camish is back in the hunt for the championship, but up the inside goes Sutton. The much lighter Infinity is alongside, and Oliphant is alongside Jefferson. So this is the lead change. Coming up, Oliphant is alongside, Oliphant is ahead, Oliphant is through as they dive down to Cox. Same line employed by Sutton. He is making progress. He's ahead of Camish now. So Oliphant leads. Sutton is 5th, and we're not done yet as Oliphant goes out wide. Can Jackson fight back? Yes, he can. The Ford is back alongside, and Jackson is just going to get his nose in front on the inside line for Beckett, or is he? He breaks lane. They're side by side through the corner. Jackson leads again.
Yeah, Oliphant had the move done, and now look, he could lose another place as Cook is alongside him. Morgan could be 4 wide. Sutton's looking to fly into this, possibly round the outside.
Sutton could win this yet. Down they come towards Brooklands then. Sutton right on the tail of Morgan. Which way to go? There's Oliphant on the inside. Oliphant on the outside of Josh Cook. So it's Cook 2nd. Oliphant is in danger of being shoveled back now because Morgan's on the inside line. Tom Chilton's having to go as well. Oliphant then round the outside of Josh Cook. Good drive off the corner. Adam Morgan makes his own line on the inside. Squeezes past Cook. Oliphant is up to 2nd. Morgan's 3rd. And here comes Sutton getting a toe over the timing line. Down towards Cox. Cook on the outside line. Sutton comes through on the inside. Chilton has a go at Camish. It's all happening.
What a group, what a race. Sutton is charging. They know they've got so few laps to do it. They're just pushing their way forward as fast as they can.
But while all that's going on, Ollie Jackson has got away by about 6/10 of a second, and Oliphant is back into 2nd place going after him. But Ash Sutton is about to get past Adam Morgan. He will go through because he's got no weight in the car. He's quick in a straight line anyway. And look at Chilton dive bombing Cook and having a go at Morgan. Fantastic move from Chilton. 2 places gained under braking. Brilliant.
Wow, how did he stop that car? Because that car looked like it was destined for the BRDC car park. Morgan fights back on the inside. Camish comes back on the inside. A wheel on the dirt coming out.
Camish gets ahead of both of the BTC cars. Moffat to the outside of Cook and Chilton. It's Cook on the inside, Chilton in the middle. Right, Jackson leads the way, but Ash Sutton is now only 6/10 away from the race leader. Ash Sutton can win this race, make no mistake about it, as Moffat goes out wide. It is Jackson leading the way from Oliphant, but Sutton is 3rd. That little group you're looking at with Senna Proctor in the mixes for 9th and everything else as they dive into Beckett. There's Proctor, there's Cook, there's Moffat, there's Chilton, there's Neil, there's Turkington, but up front it is 3 for the lead. Jackson, Oliphant and Sutton.
Well, it looks like a bunch of 12-year-olds having their first go at Dodgems, doesn't it?
This is Turkington's view. Take this, Janetta Junior Racing. Touring cars can do it as well, you know.
Yeah.
Colin Turkington, the outside line of Brooklands. Does he get forced out wide? There were 3 wide ahead of him. Turkington desperate to stay the points. He's 11th. He will score, of course, from there. But Sutton is 3rd. So this is a great recovery for Ash Sutton.
11 places he's gained so far. 11. Turkington is down 3 places from the start.
So we have got 3 laps to go as they dive through Cox Corner. There is Chilton going through. Now Oliphant wants to attack Jackson for the lead, but Sutton is the real mover in this. He's got the lightest car of the 3. This is the view from Ash Sutton. He's in 3rd place. 2.5 laps to go. Could he win this race? On pace, yes, but where are the gaps? Where are the opportunities? is.
Oliphant only has 12 kilos on board as well, so that's marginal weight, so very little difference in speed between them. Something's got to give here. Dive down the inside from Sutton at the very last minute. Oliphant will go side by side with him and try and hold his own. They're both very quick around that section of the course, but Oliphant's got to make something happen or Sutton's going to have it.
And Sutton then, who has great racecraft, is trying to make it happen on the run past the pits. Has a look to the inside line. Oliphant will try to defend. Can Sutton dive up the inside going into Cox? No, he can't. Stays there in third place. 2 laps to go. Now, is he going to force the issue or is he going to back the points for third, knowing he's ahead of Turkington? Jackson still leading. Is he going to hang on for another lap and a half? This is Beckett.
On board Sutton tries to get that cut back by taking a slightly wider line in, or if nothing else, get on the throttle earlier and get a run down the straight. Now, Oliphant's really got to dive. He knows that, he's gone the other side. Wait for it, round the outside, and here comes Sutton again to the inside.
So what can Sutton do at Luffield? He's got past Oliphant, he's up to second, he's on the outside line though. He might lose that second place back because the BMW should get up the inside of him. Sutton's hung out to dry on the outside line, so Oliphant fights back. Does he retake second? Sutton still has his nose in front as they cross the line onto the last lap, but no, now it's advantage. Oliphant, so for the last time down towards Cox, they're still side by side for second place. Oliphant breaks late, goes back through on the inside line, but Sutton is not giving up.
But they're side by side, but Oliphant's going to have the inside into Beckett. Look how late Sutton braked. He got a little tap from Oliphant, but this means that Ollie Jackson has got to be home clear. Ollie Jackson is going to win his first British Touring Car Championship race.
Unless Ash Sutton can be a real hero coming through the stadium. Look, how quick is he in a straight line? We know that car is good through the air. Into Brooklands, the gap is coming down and down and down. He needs another lap, doesn't he? Ollie Jackson with really only 2 corners to go. Ash Sutton is closing. Is he going to be able to get near enough before they get to the line? Not quite. One more lap and he might have had a chance. But Ollie Jackson, it is for the first time in his career, who will win in the British Touring Car Championship. Ollie Jackson wins at Silverstone. Second, Ash Sutton. Third, Tom Oliphant. Fourth to Dan Camish. Adam Morgan takes fifth ahead of Senna Proctor. Josh Cook seventh. Aidan Moffat eighth. Tom Chilton ninth. And Colin Turkington in 10th place. What a race.
Well, triumph and disaster for Motorbase. Triumph for Ollie Jackson winning the race. Disaster for Rory Butcher. Not the best race for Colin Turkington, but he had maximum ballast. He was in a dogfight with maximum ballast. He didn't really stand much of a chance. And Sutton made the most of his opportunity.
And just look at this Sutton move on Oliphant.
Well, it was all done on the brakes because Oliphant has the inside line for Beckett. And even though Sutton is marginally in front, actually he is a whole car length in front, he just brakes so late, he gets across the front. Beautiful move, and Sutton's punching the air. He's pleased with his race. Drivers always enjoy a dogfight like that. It's a real good scrap.